This is the start point for Sunday's marathon. Now, I'm a bit worried that Paula Radcliffe is going to be running around Beijing and not enjoying the sights. So what I'm going to do is the first ever tourist marathon, obviously on my bike, not running it, and point out things that she will be running past. Now, the start is here in Tiananmen Square, the world's largest public square, built by Chairman Mao to show off his army, make him feel powerful. And he is in fact buried on the south side, embalmed, if you fancy seeing the old guy. To the north side of the square is the Forbidden City. Now, this so-called because it was off limits to commoners for 500 years. It took over 1 million people to build it. It's got 9,000 rooms and 800 buildings. The marathon runners will start from this point and run down Chang'an Avenue, the Avenue of Eternal Peace. Ironic considering that was where the tanks rumbled up to Tiananmen Square in 1989. This is the Temple of Heaven. This blue line is the marathon course, and this is 5 kilometers into the race. So Paula will be realizing it's pretty hot and humid by now. This temple is the perfect example of Ming architecture, and on the winter solstice the emperor with his massive entourage used to pass down through there in complete silence. Commoners would have to be cloistered inside so no one else was around. Very unlike the marathon, where I imagine the Chinese will have organised a few spectators to cheer Paula and her mates on their way. This is the Beijing City Zoo, 13 miles or 21 kilometers into the marathon, the halfway point. That's what the inside of the zoo is supposed to look like. An oasis, like a big centre parks for animals. Judging by the outside, big concrete brick shape, I don't think it's that nice on the inside. There's some pandas here who are originally from the southern province where the earthquake was. They lost their habitat, they're staying here now, and local Beijingers are trying to raise money to make sure the zoo can afford to keep them here. Personally, I think they want to go home. Well, 42 kilometers later, well, 41, and then a lap of the course they'll be doing with the help of the blue line on the road most of the way, and the blue line on my map we got here. Now, the interesting thing is we come from Tiananmen Square, the old China, through to the stadium, the Bird's Nest, the new China. The Chinese government spent £40 billion on these games. It's the most expensive games in history, and they are using it to advertise China to the rest of the world. Some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. There is, though, no mistaking the facilities have been excellent, and this will be the most welcome view of all for Paula Radcliffe on Sunday.